You're pulling the strings. You made a mess out of things. I don't think we can make it when we've both been forsaken. You and the world. You tore it all down just to build it up. Now I'm stuck here with my heart racing. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't think we can make it when we've both been forsaken. You and the world. You tore it all down just to build it up. Now I'm stuck here with my heart racing. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't think we can make it when we've both been forsaken. You and the world. This don't feel like a home. Oh, and it's not with you. I lose my point of view. I can't see down this road of what you put me through. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. If I should run from you, I don't know what to do. Tell me if you love me so. Oh, how I long for you. I don't know what to do. I'm haunted by you. You're pulling the strings. You made a mess out of things. I don't think we can make it when we've both been forsaken. You and the world. You tore it all down just to build it up. Now I'm stuck here with my heart racing. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't think we can make it when we've both been forsaken. You and the world.
I haven't played that intro in a year, so I forgot exactly where I'm supposed to push the button, and then I kept hitting the wrong button after I turned the music off. This coffee's not kicked in, and it's 2:00 in the afternoon. This is what happens whenever you're in out of your normal routine flow, and I am out of my normal routine flow right now because of this forced vacation that I am currently on. What am I looking for here? Here we go. Bring the chat up. What's up, everybody? Well, thanks for hanging out with me. We're going to talk Madden 26 gameplay deep dive. I've been watching all the videos and kind of went back and forth on exactly what we were going to do today. Right now, what's up, old timer? Right now, reaction content super hot. I have a love-hate relationship with reaction content. I only watch a couple people that do reaction content. No, you don't, Kev, because that's sometimes can be followed up with a forever vacation. So I'm not ready for that. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But I will say, I was going to do reaction content, but I get the vibe that even though reaction content's super hot, and it's kind of fun to do, you're kind of reacting to somebody else, it is a little lazy. You're just playing somebody else's video, and there's all kinds of rules around that. So I'm avoiding it. We're just going to do something else. I messed up my coffee here this morning. I was going there's a local coffee shop here called Mojo. It's the most hipster coffee place that you've ever seen in your life. I'm pretty sure the electricity runs on hamster farts. It is the craziest thing. What's up, Bronco man? But the coffee is banging. The coffee's hot. It's awesome. And they have something called a Milky Way latte when I go there. And it's like this caramel mocha situation. It's fluffy. It's creamy. It's warm. It's all the things. And I made one here yesterday, kind of my version of it. And it was chef's kiss. It was it. I'd done it right. I don't know what that hand gesture I just did was. Today, I was like, I'm going to add a little vanilla in it, a little drop of vanilla. We've got this expensive vanilla from Mexico. It's like the real stuff. It's high-end quality. And I'm like, I'm going to put some vanilla in there with the caramel and the mocha. We're going to mix it up. I completely ruined it. That's not the move. Leave the vanilla alone. It's too powerful. So we're going to sit here and drink this. Really, it's not terrible, but it's not my greatest coffee ever. I didn't get one. I got one last week, but I went short a couple of months ago. I was like, you know what? Before we get into this, we'll just turn this thing on. So we got time. Let's get some music in here. Just a little music. Tell me if this is too loud. Y'all let me know. What's up, Daniel? Daniel is like, he's the best. He's not, I don't think he's in our Discord. He came out of nowhere. He's on every time I go live. He chats real quick, just lets me know he's there, and he's out. Like, Daniel's the best. I follow Daniel back. I gotta catch some Daniel streams. I haven't seen any in a bit. Maybe you know how YouTube is though. It doesn't always let you know everything. But anyway, my midlife crisis is the only one I can afford right now, and that is my hair. So we were playing PUBG. I don't know, man. February, and the guys in the PUBG chat, they're a little rough around the edges. All right, sometimes that chat gets a little wild, a little crazy, a little locker room talk-ish, and a guy that claims to be a friend of mine, that's a very loose term, like as loosey-goosey as you can be with that term. He's a guy I've known for 22, 25 years, something like that. I got him into our Discord. I got him playing PUBG. Good dude at times, a jerk at times, an a-hole most of the time. He makes a comment and asks me, why do I cut my hair like a lesbian? And that hurt. That got me. I like things that are different. I don't like to just sort of do what everybody else is doing. I'm the typical white guy. I'm as normal can be. I'm below average. And this a-hole makes fun of my haircut, which, fair enough, is a little questionable. But again, I'm trying to do something a little different with the hair. And ever since then, I've been on a midlife crisis for about 3 months. And I got tired of trying different things. And I just told my barber like a month ago, I was like, shave it. Just go down. Go all the way down with it. And so that's what I've been doing. I need a haircut next week. It's getting a little long. I might let it grow out when we get into the fall. But right now, the wife likes it short. I'm liking it short. It's so much less work. And so, yeah, we're keeping it short. We're going straight down and we're rolling with it. All right, let's get back over here. Let's talk Madden 26 deep dive. Do we like music? Do we not like music? You guys tell me what's up. Should I keep the music on or not? We got the water close by. Go Tigers. National champions. Second time in 3 years. Suck it, Texas. Wow. You're going to send me on a whole new spiral of midlife crisis by saying my haircut is a Justin Bieber haircut. Thank you for sending me on a new spiral. I'm going to have to get that one out of my head. My neighbor did that one time. She's like, I like your haircut. It's like a military haircut. I'm like, that's not the look I'm going for either. God, just, it is I'm a very sensitive fella. Anyway, you guys didn't come here for any of that. Let's jump into it. Madden 26 deep dive blog post. This thing is long. I'm just going to hit the things that I think connect to the way that we do the CFM. So we've been running the world's longest online CFM in the world. Started in 2001 as a PC league. Let me get this thing back over here. Started in 2001 as a PC league, still going strong today. Took very minimal breaks for a long period of time. And I even consider now we don't really take a break. It's like a 3-week break there that we'll take between Maddens. But we've been going long and strong, and I'm proud of what we've done. I'm nobody. I'm just a normal dude. I just got lucky with a bunch of really good dudes to help me start this thing, and we got a lot of cool guys that hang out with me here. So it's been really good. What's up, Lost? Hey, our guy Pootie T is in Vegas right now. I know that you don't know Pootie T personally, but he's a good dude. All right, let's jump into it. Again, I'm just going to hit the things I think work for us. So in the OMFL, very specific CFM. We were around. We were sort of the genesis of what is considered today sim gameplay, simulating what you see on Sundays in a Madden league. We've learned a lot of things since, and ultimately for the last 3 cycles, we've moved away to what we call fair play. Fair play rules. And the fair play is just to have an even playing field to where multiple different styles, multiple different teams, multiple different coaches can win championships here, can win games, not just guys who are really good at their hand-eye coordination. And you'll have your own sort of take on that. We've gone from full gameplay, switch, do your thing, to a switch. You can't switch when the ball's in the air. So again, trying to make the gameplay a little bit truer to its form than, oh, the ball's in the air. Let me switch on a guy that's 15 yards away, but he's 99 speed, so I can hurry up and go make a play. To the last couple of cycles, complete no switch. You pick a player, you stay as that player, you let the game play the way it's supposed to play. I have hopes that we can continue to do that this next Madden, but we'll have to see. That's the genesis of what we do. The rest of the rules we try to keep pretty light, allow flexibility, but try to take out the stupid stuff, the stupid little glitches, the stupid little gimmicks. We try to take those out as much as we can. So it says built for Sundays. That worries me because it just feels gimmicky heavy. And we'll get to those things a little bit later. And I'm not really sure. We got to see. We're getting 2.0 of movement, and that excites me a little bit. Signature identity and quarterback play, coach DNA, football weather, that's cool. The other ones don't really care about. Yeah, is it neat? Is it another element of like bringing me into the depthness? What up, Johnny Bows? What's happening, baby? Yes. Seeing the videos of my guy here, Heisman winner from the Tigers, play and seeing his signature throw and run motion, super cool, but doesn't mean a whole lot for us since we're all playing humans versus humans. In pocket behavior doesn't really bother me. What's going to be interesting is this part right here. I want to see what that looks like. I want to see once we get to a place where we're actually all playing, like what does that actually end up looking like? Is one better than the other? My assumption is that what is better is going to float to the top pretty quickly, and guys are going to want to switch these and edit these. And like we always try to do, it's like, no, what you get is what you get. Go trade for another player if you want to trade for another player. But we'll see where we end up falling on this. This is going to be interesting. I do enjoy that you can move around in the pocket and have your juke moves, your spin moves, and a little bit more creativity while you're in the pocket, which you currently don't have. Scramble on the run, there's been some improvements to this. I've got a love-hate relationship with scrambling and throwing on the run, and having it happen in my last game with Crazy B-Man, I realized what it is that I don't enjoy about it. It's the pause. So we used to have a rule that once you got to the numbers, you got to throw it away or run it, because what guys were doing for a long time, sprint to the sidelines, stop. You got all day because defensive ends were still getting blocked 15 yards to your left or right, depending on which way you scrambled. And then you could just sit there waiting for a guy to get open. And way back in the day, the AI would pull off of wide receivers to come get the quarterback because you broke containment and leave a guy wide open. This Madden corrected those things to an extent. They're still slightly there, but it's still the run to the numbers and pausing that isn't realistic. No quarterback is sprinting out of the pocket with zero pressure around him and able to sit for 3 seconds while a receiver gets open. So I think the twist we're going to put on it after we get the game and play with it is you get to the numbers, throw it away, run it, or don't pause. There can be no pause. If you pause, then you got to either throw it away or run it. If you don't pause and you're throwing on the run, that's an ability, an attribute, a scale in your quarterback rating. That's going to matter. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm sorry that I'm sniffling here. I don't know why, but the allergies have kicked in. It is Louisiana summer, so it absolutely happens. They said that they have completely refreshed our in-pocket throws, back foot, back step passes, lob animations, and signature throw styles. That's exciting. I feel like all quarterbacks play exactly the same. Doesn't matter if they're 75 overall or 99 overall. Maybe there's a few throws in there that are slightly different, but I like that they've revamped some of these so that we can see quarterbacks feel different, play different, and have different abilities. I like that they have added in some new throwing motions, some new throwing angles that quarterbacks can do here to find the right lane. I also like, I don't know if they're going to talk about it. I assume that they're going to talk about it here, that shorter quarterbacks are not going to be able to see their throwing buttons, where they're trying to get the ball to. They're going to fade away a little bit quicker. They're not going to see them. Like, that is another unique aspect that in real life is a problem. The Drew Breeses of the world, when he was playing at 6 foot, is different than, the Ryan Leafs of the world, throwing out an old name there, where he's 6'4", 6'5", can see everything a little bit clearer. I like that they're trying to find ways of reimagining that. And this idea of you have to be in the right place to be able to make these perfect throws. It is not Vision Cone, thank God, because I would shut the OMFL down in a second if Vision Cone was a thing. But now, instead, this is sort of their take two of what the Vision Cone, 10 years ago was trying to accomplish. And that is, you got to have the throwing motions, you got to have the lanes, you have to have the ability to see your player and to get the ball to them, to let the play out the way it's supposed to. So I feel like I'm all over the place here today, man. That's why I need a co-host all the time. Reimagining the quality bar of quarterback means going to every detail of the position, means how you throw it, how you spin it, how smoothly it all comes out. It's going to be really, really interesting to see exactly how that plays out. Here's the first field vision. Again, it's their sort of new take on what the Vision Cone used to be. And so this is the new one where you have to have some throwing lanes. You have to be able to see your players. They've also done that on the defensive side of the ball. It's not perfect. It's their first attempt, so I think it'll continue to get better. This is their first attempt at trying to make each quarterback feel a bit more natural and normal. I can't wait to see how this plays. Having a 6'3" quarterback is going to be different than having a 6 foot quarterback. Having a guy that's quick and has different throwing motions and the ability to get out of the pocket and make throws, or find lanes within the pocket and make throws, are going to be valuable. Or maybe you just want the prototypical, quarterback that is over the top, tall, and can make those big throws. What fits your style? What feels better to you? Kind of that debate of left-handed, right-handed quarterback. What do you want whenever you're doing it? Also, the ability to do special moves behind the line of scrimmage, in the pocket. The Jaden Daniels, the other quarterbacks, the Jacksons of the world, the Allens of the world, the guys that can make these really athletic plays in the backfield, to allow them the ability to throw the ball is going to be really, really important. Quarterback traits, don't really care. This is mainly going to be for CPUs. I love that there's 50 of them. We're not going to go through all 50 of these. It's probably something I'll do offline, off stream, to kind of go through these. I'm sure there's going to be something in here that's going to be weird. There's going to be something in here that's a little OP. I love that the abilities overall are not 100% again. I think college football did that so much better, even though they've even changed theirs to be a little bit more Madden-like this year with how you can progress players and get abilities. But I felt like that was a much better system than Madden 25. This is going to be interesting to see, how does this feel in a human versus human league? Does it matter? Does it not matter? Is it only going to matter when you're playing the CPU? Guys here already hates playing the CPU. I'm one of them. Maybe this year the games feel a little bit more natural and normal. I think guys mainly hate it because it can be tough and it can be a bit cheesy. I don't know. We'll have to see when we get our hands on the game. But I'm hoping that this makes players feel special and different, and that every quarterback's going to have their own unique abilities. How much of this plays into the draft? I feel like that's still a bit of a separator from Madden 25 that they haven't talked about. And Madden 26 is that the drafts never add up. When you look at NFL drafted players, the guys that just got drafted, and we see their abilities, their ratings, and then you do your first draft and you see those players' abilities, ratings, those things are never one for one. They're always vastly different. And usually the Madden created class is always head and shoulders above what the NFL players get. Quarterback AI improvements, we don't care because we don't play any of those games. Coach DNA, I only think this is going to matter. Actually, I don't know how it's going to matter. We use created coaches. Again, keeps the playing field even, lets everyone start at the same level and build from there. Maybe it's a discussion that we have to allow coaches to stay in the game. I still think that it is a neat thing to let everybody start at ground zero and build up from there and build their coach the way that they want to build their coach. But if we're starting off with just brand new coaches, does this coach DNA thing come in for the new play calling, the new suggestions? Like, is that still integrated even though you have a created coach? If Reed is not the Kansas City Chiefs coach and it is Shocks, and Reed is now in free agency, does he still get Reed's suggestions, even though maybe he's running a Shanahan offense? Like, how does that work? I don't think we have the answers, and I didn't get the beta, so I can't answer those things. This may be a bunch of absolute nothing for us. We'll have to see. Adaptive counters to bring even more utility data-driven coaching is also powered by new adaptive counters, which can dynamically change the suggested play. Again, doesn't matter to us because you guys should not ever be using suggested play. You are required to learn your playbook, to call your own plays. Sometimes it happens. Granted, sometimes we all get in a rush and it pops up and you see a play you like and you just hit it. But overall, you should be learning your playbook. You should be calling your own play. This little photo here, what does that really look like? I don't know. We have to get the game in hand. We have to see how it plays. My assumption is this will really only be for CPU games. Coach Speak. This is the first of its kind feature. I love when they say stuff like that, which means it probably won't be in Madden 27. It's a coaching lens that brings top play call recommendations to life by explaining why they're being suggested. I have no clue. Like everything else with the coach stuff, I don't think that this will matter. What this reminds me of is Coach's Glass. Man, give us Coach's Glass back. You're not going to. I get it. You don't want to. That probably, no one even probably remembers that thing was a thing. I miss Coach's Glass because I used to be able to put it up on an iPad, be sitting right next to you, and it tracked everything. What you did, what the other team did. I tried to do that manually. It ends up kind of unplugging me from the game a little too much, but I miss having Coach's Glass to have that real-time coach element of being able to track how you're being attacked, what people are leaning on, and I wish that we would get some version of that. I doubt that Coach Speak is going to be able to do that. Real-time coaching AI. What up, Maniac? I love you, Maniac. That's a weird thing. Hi, have a good day. I'm out. Bye. It's like, what? What's going on over there, Maniac? I was going to react to your content, Maniac, but I talked myself out of React content because I feel like it can be a little bit lazy. It was fun playing with you last night. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. Real-time coaching AI. I don't think it matters. We don't play coach games, or CPU games, I should say. Playbooks, the final component of DNA is playbooks. They've added 1,000 new plays at the launch of Madden 26. They say that's twice the amount of plays that Madden 25 had. New motions, shifts, stunts, twists, exotic defensive pressures, and new coach adjustments. Maniac let me know that they are having issues with that in the beta. Doesn't surprise me at all. That's probably going to be a work in progress, a lot like the changes that they had to the stem routes, where that kind of glitched out and they brought it back. And I have sort of a love-hate with whether it is defensive stem routes or offensive stem routes or all of those adjustments, because that stuff can get abused really quick. And we've been all over the gamut of, you can only do 3, you can only do 2, you can only do 1, you can't do any, but here's a list of some that you're allowed to do. And then we see quarterbacks at the line barking at everybody. I think we're going to try to keep it simple, but I think we're just going to keep it super clean of like, yeah, I'm not even going to throw it out there, but I'm working on some ideas to keep it super clean, keep it to a minimum, but still allow people to use some of these functions at the times that it absolutely matters. I'm interested to see how these new coach plays work. What do the exotic blitzes look like? Do they glitch things out? Are they something that we're going to have to keep an eye on? I expect 8,000 videos out there on YouTube about here's how to get a sack every play. Here's the one play scoring adjustments. It's got like 19 adjustments that you have to do. That's why we try to limit those things, because it just is yucky and it just never seems to work. I love this. The new coach adjustments, especially on the defensive side. I love that you can play deep, prevent, tight, close. You can go in, you can go out, you can go right, you can go left, midpoint, strong, weak. This is amazing. This whole section right here, I think is going to be really transformative. What do you mean it took you a while to find the link? Why? Did the link get messed up? Now you got me wondering. Let's go look. I think you're being a jerk. You're being sarcastic. I get what you're being. I hate you, Bill. I fell for it. You got me that time. Yeah, I get it. I got the sarcasm as I was looking for it. Yeah, jerk. Anyway, RPO, being able to adjust how you play RPOs, all of this really, really good stuff. But again, I don't want to get into a weird place. I do love you, Bill. You know that. I don't want to get into a weird place, though, where play calling just doesn't matter. And I want play calling to matter. I want your playbook to matter. I want your ability to build a team to matter, your ability to develop players to matter. And I feel like we get to a place with these adjustments where none of that matters. What matters is, do you have really fast players and can you make the right adjustments? Now, if you have really fast players and with the right adjustments, a 78 overall team can hang with a 99 overall team. I don't like that personally. And I think there's always going to be a give and a take, a tug between what do we allow to allow the game to be what the game is and play the game the way the game is created, and what do we allow to adjust things and have some guidelines and keep things moving in the right area. Football weather sounds super cool. We'll have to see. It looks really cool. We've all seen the videos. If you haven't, go watch the trailer. It's up here. It's awesome. It looks awesome. Change of direction is going to be messed up, and speed and all these things, right? Like all those things should matter. It's going to be awesome to see. I'm making these things up, but a high-flying team like Cincyberg and the Jets have to go play Maniac in Buffalo, and it's snowing, and the speed is now not a factor, and now you got to play Smash Mouth old-time football where it's 3 yards in a cloud of snow, like that kind of thing. It would be fun to watch how that changes things, and how playing at home and earning that number 1 seed and making teams come to Buffalo is going to matter. Making teams come to the dome where the crowd is into it, like that stuff matters. I don't think momentum gets there. Momentum just becomes another weird gimmick, that kind of stuff. Manic, I was just picking, buddy. I was just giving you a hard time, bud. So I'm interested to see, how does this football weather, home field advantage, whatever, work for like dome teams? Here's some new features. This is what I'm excited about, the new player movement. This is in both college football and it's going to be in Madden. They're saying that a player that runs a 4-2 is going to feel like a player that runs 4-2. That could be great. That could be not so great. We'll have some fine-tuning controllability there with the speed threshold, but as I've preached to the board for a long time on any of my streams, I feel like these games have to be closer played to default as you can get. And this is going to be really good or really bad. From everything I've heard, it feels really good if they can get some of the glitchy stuff to be fixed. They fixed the depth chart positions. I don't know why this matters to people. Maybe it does. Okay, cool. Let's see how that goes. But the gadget player is the one that probably worries me the most. And I have one of those players in Taysom Hill, even though he's 84 years old. We'll have to see how this works with import players, because there's going to be a bunch of new attributes that we didn't have in Madden 25. We're going to have to get creative about how we do that. But I think also draftable players, how do they fit in? That's going to be really interesting. This is I think a minor change that's been blown way out of proportion, but we'll have to see how this works and how it feels. Pass coverage. Again, I didn't get to touch the beta, but they say cover 4 is playing much, much better. Man coverage is much, much better. I think any help that they can give, especially for us, a league that cries for all pro, this hopefully will allow us to play all pro and have some difficult games. I think back to Bill and I playing of like, what was that game, Bill? Like 48-45 or something stupid. We were scoring literally every drive. It was just, it's like, yeah, it's fun in the moment, but like you hate that the average scores here, you could be averaging 28 points a game and you're 28th in the league in scoring. It's like, what? Where's our 17-14 games from time to time, or 10-6 games from time to time? I know Bill and I played a couple of those, so I'm interested to see how these feel. I like that they're making these improvements with the adjustments that they're giving us with the new player movement. Is it balanced? Currently in Madden 26, it feels like if you have speed on your team, the defensive speed is more important than the offensive speed. I want to see a bit more balance there. And I would hope that with these adjustments to both pass coverage, with the manual adjustments, that awareness comes into play at some point. Because if it doesn't, then you're just making everybody play well if they have the ability to make these changes really good. The cut reaction system, based on the ratings matched up, leverage matters more. This is all really, really good stuff. Leverage matters in matching zone coverages. In man coverage, it's going to be a balance, but they're saying that, you know, a player won't go and just try to intercept a ball that they're not even looking at. If you've watched any of my games, make a play on a ball that you can see. We've all seen it. The safety that's in the end zone, the ball's thrown basically right to him, and they don't even try to make a play on the ball. Or vice versa, one-on-one, and the receiver doesn't even try to make a play on the ball, but the safety, the linebackers making a cut on the ball the second it's thrown. Like they know exactly where it's going, and the receiver just keeps mindlessly running the route. Like, make that balance. Make both players react to the ball, and whatever happens, happens. How many go routes have been thrown, and my DB is step and step with the receiver and just watches the ball go right over them and doesn't even put a hand up, doesn't even try to. At least if you put a hand up, I can say, okay, well, he tried and it was just a great throw and a great route. We don't get that. So right now they're saying increased touch height for swats, giving defenders more balanced reaction to high ball throws, improved mid-air interaction logic like that. Zone drop and custom zone flat defenders will now sprint instead of backpedal. That could be pretty good. Cover 3 sky, cloud, hard flat now play country cover 3, which means that the underneath defenders will play zone spot drop regardless of the offensive formation. That's really good. There's no now base alignment. I love that. Like, line my players up where they need to go. Like, it's one of those little things. It's like, this doesn't make any sense. Custom defensive zones. We touched on that a little bit ago about how you can set the depth of this. We're going to have to find a balance to this in the MFL because I can see it now. Cover 2 zone with 50 adjustments made to it. You guys already kill me with cover 2 zone. I can see that being an issue. Route commit. Yes. I don't even know what I want to push here. Give me. What do I want? Give me. Yeah.
Let's go.
I need just a yeah. That's what I need. I need a yeah button. Yes. I'm still seeing the drags from Tim and the Lions in my sleep from my game with him. I'm still seeing the go routes from some player. Like, when you just know what someone's going to do and you call a play to stop it and you manually control and it just says, nah, we're gonna let them win. It just drives me absolutely insane. Yeah, route running should matter. It feels like speed. I think they need to find some balance there between the speed and the route running. Man, we're getting up on 40 minutes here, aren't we? And a little 5-minute intro there, and we talked midlife crisis and coffee. So let's see if we can get through this. Physics-based gameplay. I like it. This is 2.0 of movement. I dig it. I hope it works the way we hope it works. I think they learned a lot from college football. If there is a great thing about both of these games being in the same company is they can share information. They can learn from each other. You're almost doubling the learning curve, and I think that that's going to be a really good thing. Timing-based skill mechanics for the hit stick have been revamped. We're going to see some new timing mechanisms. I think those are going to be really, really good with some adjustments that we can add in there. 700 new tackle animations. At this point of a game that's 40 years old or however old Madden is, it's like, how many tackle animations do we need in a game? But they got 700 new ones. I feel like sometimes these are just buzzwords to make people go, oh, did you hear they say they had 700 new ones? And it's like on top of the 10,000 that they had, and we only seen the same 5 triggered every single time. Like, come on. I love this wear and tear. I think 2.0 of it's going to be great. The new sub mechanisms that we have in game are going to make this a bit easier. I love wear and tear. I can't have fatigue on in practice because everybody was crying about how dead their players were. Everybody was crying when a player got hurt in practice. Well, wear and tear will get me that outcome without having to have that stuff on. And I can't wait for y'all to start crying about something new. That'll be great too. So I love wear and tear. Hopefully this will be really great. Block steering, I don't care. This probably makes Joker rock hard, if you know what I mean. And he's probably smiling somewhere about having new block steering, both on the defense and the offense. But I don't think it's going to matter that much to us. Leverage system, improving how blocking works to feel more realistic. Right now, it drives me nuts. Just the run blocking in general. And it's the little things about it. I'm not asking that my fullback gets a pancake perfect block every time. If my fullback's in the hole and there's a defender in front of them and he gets flattened by the defender and the defender makes the play, I'm fine with it. If I'm very close to a lineman that's blocking a defensive tackle who reaches out and grabs me, I'm fine with it. This is a lead block up the middle and the fullback takes off to the right or left, like completely opposite. Or the fullback hits the hole, there's a defender in the hole, and we go off to the left to double block somebody 6 yards down the field. It's like, what are we doing? So if there is good things about AI, it is that I hope it can fix some of the AI in our games. And this should be really, really good. This new leverage blocking and leverage on the defensive side. New pass blocking mechanics, the half slides, we had those entered in last year. They're saying that they've made it easier to get to stuff. But with all these new additions, I feel like I got to memorize the combo code that I have to enter every time I want to make any adjustments. If you've watched my games, I got to ask chat sometimes. Guys, somebody find out, how do I make this adjustment? I forgot. This hopefully will be good. This feels like a lot. This feels like a lot of changes. And that sometimes can go the other way because development time is still development time. And I think this will only improve if they stick with it. And we may have some bumps in the road as we go. Defensive AI improvements, we've sort of talked about those. Superstar abilities, aka passive abilities, no longer have built-in guarantees. Thank God.
I'm dying. Help me.
I don't understand why all of this stuff would have been 100% anything. It's the stupidest thing. So hopefully we can have a not banned list because none of it is 100% and it's all 50% or close to 50%. So that's my hope, is that we can make it easier for all of you to know what to do and can't do, but also not having these super cheesy 100% things that I hate. Hotspot celebrations, who cares? 4,000 elements, like how they're adding all this stuff is a little beyond me, but whatever. Modernize skill trainer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Finally, if you don't know how to do something, there will be a skills trainer that you can go in and practice that same thing. I think this is a missing element, something we used to have in older games, and that's going to be really good. I'd love to see this integrated into the training, the weekly training, because I think like a lot of you, I'm sick of playing the same 10 things 200 times a cycle. I don't even play them because I go half pads, split reps, which means I don't have to play them because the awards are the same, and I just sim it every week, which saves me some time. But I'd like to see this become a more engaging part of the game that I actually have to think about and I have to manage. If you're going to play both, the bundle's the way to go. I've already got my bundle. If you're not going to play both ever, then yeah, just pick which one you're going to buy and just buy the normal edition. I don't think any of you would want anything outside of the standard. But if you are going to play both, even if it's just a little bit, it's worth just getting both of them through the bundle and just being done with it. So with that said, I think we're going to wrap things up, but I'd love to see if there's any questions, comments, things that you guys are thinking about. Chat's been a little quiet here. Everybody's working. I get it. It is a Friday afternoon, already 2:30. We might turn right back around, though, and do one of these for college football. Should we? Should we just change the title and go into college football? I feel like maybe I should. I should have recorded this. I don't know. Let's do it. Let's take it down. We'll put it right back up. And we'll do college football. Y'all come hang out with me. Cool. I gotta start reading the college football chat again, Maniac. I realized the other day it hit me. I was like, oh yeah, tell Maniac I'd try it again. But I haven't been reading because I haven't needed to read it in so long. So I promise that I'll start doing that. All right, guys. I'll put this thing right back up. And if you're just watching the Madden one, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me here on a Friday. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you. Know that you are loved and that you matter. Can't wait to see you in the next one, which will literally be here in like 3 minutes. So keep hanging out. All right, be back.
Yeah.
Smash that like and subscribe.